Hello folks, this is Jamie from Randomise User with the winning jam games from the Ludum Dare 44 Game Jam, as voted for by the participants. You can see the 48-hour compo winners in my other video. All games were made on the theme of Your Life is Currency, and if you want to see more games from Ludum Dare 44, check out the playlist covering around 60 of the best games. First of all, we have Coin Up Kid, and this is the winning game, the first overall winner. And this is also voted first for fun, first for theme, and sixth for innovation. So let's have a bit of a go. Oh no. Let's not do that though. And let's actually jump over there. Every time you jump, you expel a coin. And if you get to 0 coins, you dies. So let's finish this level. It's a fairly short and puzzly sort of game, this. But it is really rather accomplished in every area. Shoot. Very straightforward. It is very tutorial-y to start with. Right. Collect coin. Drop coin into the slot. Down we go to the exit. All very straightforward so far. Now we're starting to get a little bit of a puzzle, because if you do this, you run out of coin. So instead we have to do this, or something like that, and we've done it. And you've got to get to the exit with at least 1 coin, otherwise you're going nowhere. There we go. Oh, jump. Those purple things were disappearing fast. Right, so here we go. So first of all, I think I might need to collect that. Then I need to shoot. Grab the coin, and then we'll have enough to get to the exit. Oh, I missed. I need to jump, don't I? There we go, that's more like it. I was firing. And you can't fire into the bottom slots, so to speak. Right, here we go. Right, I need to get that. Hup. Fire, jump, and success. See, it's all very straightforward and just requires a little bit of brain power, and things get a little bit more complicated as they go along, but nothing like too scary. You can sort of like use your last coin so long as you jump onto another coin. If you actually land before you get the other coin, you will die, as we've seen. Right, I think that's pretty much all the coins. Now I need to fire! Missed. Hang on, try that again. Fire! No. Fire there. That's... Oh, no! I died. Don't want to do that. It's awkward for all concerned. Right, let's try that again. Oh, no! How am I going to get that bugger? I think I've already done one playthrough of this, and I seem to remember this one was reasonably easy. Keep on... Oh, not landing very well on this one. Right, so if you jump and shoot, it does kind of like... There we go, that's more like it. I think I just have to wait. Oh! Alright, that worked. Nice. Right, so now, let's get some of the coins. Now we need to do like a kind of firing thing where we push like that. Work on. Oh, no! That was less than ideal. Try that again. Right. This is more like it. Huh, huh, huh. One more. Done it. Grab you, and into the exit. Nice. Right. Nearly there. Right, so how do we do this? I think we just drop it into here. Grab! And now these things go round for some reason. Grab you. And then a simple jump to the exit. And we've completed it! You can't get out of here. You're stuck in your riches like Scrooge McDuck, robot lad. Well, I think I should mention some of the other comments that people have made about this on the main Ludum Dare site. Best use of the theme I've seen so far. Everything felt so polished, animations were crisp and clean, and every time I failed, I felt it was my fault. I would definitely buy this as a mobile puzzle game. This is Consume, and I've forgotten just how earwormy the music was in this. And this game's second overall, third for fun, and third for innovation. And we last saw me playing this in episode 12 of my series. And we didn't see this screen last time, because last time I didn't die. This time I've just died, and my stuff, the kind of purple stuff that I've been collecting, does actually carry over, so I can actually choose some stuff. And let's increase starting floor. In fact, can I do anything else? Yes, I can do that. Excellent. Right. Start game. So now I start with 20 and well, whatever. So let's actually play the game now. Let's grab some potions. Let's kill some of the spiders. Every time you take on a spider or whatever, you lose the health indicated in the tile. However, you can chain combos together to get bonus health, and you can actually come out of it better than what you started with. Like if I chain together this lot, we get a net result of, well, 24, which is 1 down instead of like the several. that we would have got if we'd done them individually. Anyway, grab some potions. And as you can see with this, the creatures don't actually move unless they follow you, because the way this works is every time you move to a tile, the tile behind you kind of like pulls things behind you. It's most peculiar. And you have to find the key on each level, and one of the enemies on the level will actually drop it when you kill it. Right, let's have a go. We could try and chain some of these together to get a nice combo. Alright, hang on, let's do this. There we go. Oh, no, hang on, I pulled it. He's gone too far. No, okay, so let's do a combo like that. And we've got ourselves the key in the middle of all that, so we can now find the staircase out of here, which happens to be here. And let's keep on going. Right, hang on. Let's see what we can kill. If you get that, all the spiders nearby will get harder. But also any potions nearby will get healthier. Generally, I just avoid it for the most part. Oh dear, that was less than ideal. Nothing really happened there. Right, let's try and do a little bit of a combo on... Here we go. Combo, 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 combo. Got the key! Right, get to the exit. Get some of the health. Oh, got a new enemy. A simple slime. Right, got to be careful. Let's try and pull him down to there. Then we'll do a combo. Which is quite nice. And we got the key. So now we just need to find the exit. Which is there. And so on. I think it might be the next level where you start to get like night type creatures. I'm not quite sure what exactly they are. I've never actually hovered over them to get the description. Ooh, let's keep on going. Oh gosh, I'm getting loads of spells without really doing much with them. Increase your other spells by X. Let's do that. Let's increase those things. Healing Wind. Heal that. And what's this? Fire. So let's burn things. Burn! Oh, got the key as well. Perfect. Oh, here it is. It's a Cyclops, not a knight. They make up for their lack of intelligence with brute force. Cool. So this is the one where I could just like spend 30 minutes making a video on this, just keep on going through it. Oh god, I've turned him up to 16. Yeah, I got the wand and he doubled in health. And he might have the key, which is going to be... Oh no! Look how strong people are getting. And increase your other spells, that's no good at the moment. I'm not quite sure what I'm going to do here. Oh! He happened to have the key, perfect. Oh, I missed the health. Oh well. But you can see how this goes. I mean, as I say, I could keep on playing this for ages. It's just so naggingly addictive. Other people have said about this, the level of polish in the art and UI was insane. Your scope is absolutely perfect, and the game is really fun. And the gameplay is well balanced, forcing the player to make difficult decisions. And so say all of us. This is Drytown. This came 3rd overall, 2nd for theme, and 9th for mood. Now, I did a fairly full playthrough back in episode 6, if you want to see the full thing, pretty much. But for now, we'll just have a bit of a wander around at the early stages and discuss some of the things that people have said about it. He introduces the plot, we won't worry too much about it. The whole point is you need to find heart containers and then fill them up and solve puzzles thereon, so we can actually get enough. I think you have to get up to 4 hearts, I think he said. Oh, there's the pub. And you get to meet a lot of characters and do things in a general RPG sort of way. If you tonk these, they'll give you blood, but not the actual containers. We do actually need to find a container first. It's been a while since I played this, but I seem to remember the first one you get up there. Now I can press enter to actually do some tonking. Make sure that I can get the full 2 hearts. Oh, well, or half a heart in this case, so let's do that. There we go, up to 2 hearts. And I'll be able to spend that elsewhere solving puzzles. And now people have said about this, from the sound design to the graphics, gameplay and dialogue, this is all around really well done. The music was simultaneously whimsical and menacing. One of those gems that you forget about it being a Ludum Dare entry altogether. Bartender, what is someone like you doing in a place like Drytown? Looking for health containers to pay the ticket? I guess, well, I can give you some tips. If you have some spare blood. Half a litre. Sounds like a good price. Will you give me half a litre? Well, I have that. Sweet, sweet blood. The humans that used to live at the north had one, and we've already done that. I also remember seeing one in the forest to the south. Be careful with Terry the Woodcutter, it's a good vampire. But it's been years since he had a good cup of blood. And the last one, to the west. Years ago we had blah 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 blah. He just blathers. Right, so what the sensible thing to do right now would be to go and get a bit of extra heartage, just so we can top up what we had. And stuff like that. I think I have to possibly... Can I go over there now? Yes, I can. I think this door requires a lot of blood. I think you have to talk to him about it. It's been so long since we have opened the graveyard gates. Look, even some disgusting garlics have sprouted. Could you get rid of them? Maybe then I can open the door for you. But, yeah, he's a bit of a lying hat man. Listen to this. Sadly, that smell made me really weak, and this door is really heavy. If you could just lend me some of your blood, then I will open this door for sure. Do you want to donate 3 litres? Well, no, because I've only got 2 at the moment. I mean, you can see how it goes. You just collect heart containers, so you're able to like get more maximum blood, and then you can actually go to new places, and so on, really. Yep, really just... everything's about this is really rather... I don't remember seeing him before. Is he new? I don't think so. I think I'm just going crazy. Anyway, yeah, really lovely game. Well done. This is Sacrifights. This came 4th overall, 1st for graphics, and 3rd for audio. So we did again play this. This is back in episode number 3. We did play this extensively there. So if you want a fuller playthrough, look at that. And now we're just going to like tootle around at the start of the game and just discuss why it's so good. Right, hang on. We need to actually put this there. I don't think we actually did the tutorial in the previous video. So hooray, you get to see it. Marvellous. Or you could just go and download it for free. It is a really rather excellent 7 days worth of game. Not real world 7 days, but you know what I mean. Right, getting the seals. I should be running around the place with X. The seal keeps demons contained. Oh, and but the seals are useless against me. Oh dear. Yeah, he's let's run. Well, there's no point because he's going to kill me eventually. There's literally nothing I can do here. See, the seal was broken and he ran after me. And pathetic, you are still so weak. Yeah, oh, bloody hell. And so what you have to do is go around your little apartment, collecting objects and using them to summon new sorts of demon, and you have a little bit of like a boss fight from time to time. And over the course of 7 days, you have to work your way up to actually be able to fight that original lad that we saw. Use your newfound powers well before I drag you down. Oily rag. Use that to prepare some food, maybe. I don't really want to eat the oily rag now. So for this game, people said, the game looks fantastic, and little details like the floating text when picking up an item add a lot to the overall feel. Actually, let's go in here. It was so much fun finding out what demon each item summoned, and it felt so good to beat the living daylight out of that spider. Anyway, let's summon a demon. Make sure that the seal is nice and strong. The strength bar is at the top. And there we go. So at any point now, we should actually be getting the lad summoned. Ah, it's scary lad. I don't think he's very strong. Oh, hang on, I'm completely missing him, aren't I? Make sure that I keep the seal topped up. Oh, he's a wounded demon, so he's... Okay, rugby. Ow! Hang on. Grab. Run away. If the seal does get broken, he'll just start chasing me, which is still impossible to kill him, but it suddenly becomes a bit more of a menace. Am I actually hurting him at all here? I'm not, am I? Let's get closer. There we go. Now run. Make sure the seal is sorted. Be careful. So obviously later bosses get more like scary as we go along. This one is not too bad. You just have to dodge his occasional bandages. There we go. Take that, you flammable prick. Bit of a design flaw, mate. And from him we get intestines and bog paper. Devour and eat demons' entrails to gain the power. There. Extra sealage for the lads. Am I too tired yet? Because after a while you get so tired that you need to go to sleep. But we've still got 7 days left. And there's a sock. How do you live, mate? Clean up after yourself, you bugger. Oh, cash. I also got some cash. And so on, really, for the next 7 days. It's just... I mean, look at it. It's always... I mean, the graphics are wonderful. And so is everything else, really. This is Lousy Life Lessons, LLL. This came 5th overall, 6th for audio, and 4th for mood. And it's a bugger to actually let's play because there's so much narration in it, really good narration. It's basically like half of it is like a sort of cutscene movie type thing, and the other half is completely different gameplay sections, like simple, but each section is very different. We'll just have a look at the very start. We'll let the main cutscene play, and then we'll have a little bit of a jump around the place. But yeah, this was described as phenomenal storytelling told through narration in cutscenes and continuing through gameplay. The sheer amount of work that has gone into this is amazing. And someone else said, the driving desire to know what happens next was present here.
Life Most people go through it without ever thinking about the way they do it. Not me, though. I didn't just live it, I meant it. Every breath, every moment, the image of intended perfection. But my life, my real life, didn't really start until the day I answered that crappy ad in a local paper. They were looking for an exceptional guy for an exceptional job. They were looking for me. Everything you gotta do, they said, is land on your feet. Pah, they made it sound hard.
This is actually the first gameplay section. Oh god, I've forgotten the keys.
It was simple. Just keep landing on all fours again and again. It wasn't like they glued buttered toast on my back. Well, my exit would have been a lot smoother if someone had told me that box was filled with ninja swords for another set. That's how I lost my first life. Oh, the headaches. I never knew such pain. But with that pain came something else. Someone else. Kitty Posty. By God, those fluffy paws, those deep blue eyes, her tiny nose so close and yet unreachable. She was perfection. She was the one. What was supposed to be a one-time job turned into years of working in the film biz, trying to get the attention of the most beautiful and talented actress since Audrey Hepburn. Soon I became the most notorious stunt cat in the entire industry. No stunt was too daring, no setup too insane. They wanted it, I delivered it. On the set of Burning Desire, they called me insane for doing the whole scene emulated, but the only thing burning hotter than my coat was my desire to prove them wrong.
So I did say this was difficult to let's play, but I realised I've just sat here and done fuck all for a few minutes. But anyway, you see how it goes. It starts off as a platformer, you get a lot of cutscene stuff, but then the gameplay keeps on changing as you go. Do check out the last time I played this in episode 5 of the series for more of the gameplay type stuff. But we'll stop here. Just after I've said, this game, Lousy Life Lessons, it really is the complete package, and it's just very impressive all around. Really well done. Okay, that's all folks. Check out the full playlist for more Ludum Dare games, including the top 5 compo winners. And please consider supporting me on Patreon from $1 a month to help us bring you more of the best indie games around. Thanks for watching, and see you back here again in October for Ludum Dare 45.